three codes we know in eyeball. External code, maybe you know what is the name of external code. And cornea together has name tunica fibrosa, fibrous. Tunica fibrosa, fibrous coat, and it consists of transparent part cornea and not transparent part sclera. That is external coat, fibrous. Next, middle coat is vascular coat. Tunica vasculosa, vascular coat. And vascular coat consists of three parts. Haraida, horoid. Next, ciliary body, good. Ciliary body here. And iris. Okay, and iris. And last coat, retina. And retina consists of two parts. Pigmental part, stratum pigmentosum. It supply all internal surface of eyeball. Here it is, we have pigmental layer, stratum pigmentosum, and stratum nervosum, narrow spot, stratum nervosum here, and stratum nervosum it's only in posterior part of eyeball. Here it is. In anterior part, from in this part of eyeball, here it is anteriorly, nervous cells are absent. Only in posterior part of eyeball we have nervous cells, and place where nervous cells are finished we have name ora serrata. Ora serrata, that is posterior part of pars nervosa, where it's finished. And this ora serrata correspond to place where ciliary body attached to horoid. Next, here it is lens, and lens joined with ciliary body with the help of ciliary, no, not ciliary processes. Ciliary. Orbiculum ciliaris, or another name syn ligament, or another name ligamentum suspensorium lentis. Ligament which suspensory lens. Ligamentum suspensorium lentis, or zonula ciliaris, or syn ligament. Processus ciliaris, that is processes which start from ciliary body and look to posterior chamber of eye. Here it is, ciliary processes. And this with the help of these processes produced what? No, what produced with the help of ciliary processes? Fluid. What is the name? Aqueous fluid. Humor aquosus in posterior chamber of eye. What is posterior chamber? That is space between iris and lens. All of this space has name posterior chamber, and space between cornea and iris, that is anterior chamber. And these two chambers join together with the help of pupil. Okay. And fluid from posterior chamber, where this fluid produced with it's go to anterior chamber, and from anterior chamber absorbed into what? Schlemm canal, or another name sinus venosus sclera. It is sinus venosus sclera in angle of eye. Name of this angle, that is angle between cornea and iris. That is why name of this angle Angulus iridocornealis. Angulus iridocornealis. Now, what we can see here. External code, that is sclera. Here it is sclera. In front, cornea. Then tunica vasculosa, a lot of vessels, yes? Tunica vasculosa, you can see. It consists of horoid. Here it is ciliary body and iris. Here it is pupil, opening in iris. Next, internal code, that is retina consists of pigmental cells, stratum pigmentosum, and pigmental cells surround all internal surface of eyeball. And posterior part has name, here it is ora serrata, and posteriorly from ora serrata we have pars nervosum or stratum nervosum, where we have nerve cells, and photoreceptors, they are nerve cells, fast neuron, and the name of photoreceptors in retina are rods and cones. Rods and cones. In central part of retina, we have only cones, and in peripheral part, rods. Peripheral part of retina only we can see white and black, and in central part color vision. Next, heat is lens. From ciliary body start ciliary zonule ciliaris or suspensory ligament, which go to lens and attach. And heat is ciliary processus ciliaris, which produce humor aquosus, and humor aquosus from posterior chamber and go to pupil, then go to anterior chamber, and in anterior chamber we have heat is should be sinus venosus sclera. Sinus venosus sclera. Sinus venosus sclera. Where is it? Heat is canal of Schlemm. Heat is another name of this canal, sinus venosus sclera. Clear. What else? What else? What else? Heat is posterior surface of retina, and you can see in central part of retina forward centralis, and near this forward centralis we have macula lutea, that is yellow spot. It is place where a lot of cones, it is place of the best vision. And laterally from it we have disc of optic nerve, optic disc. It is blind spots. It is place where rods and cones are absent, and heat is, that is why photoreceptors are absent. Heat is blind spot of retina. And we can see arteries of retina, which supply retina with blood, that is branches from arteria centralis retina. It is branch from arteria ophthalmica, yes. Well, that is all what we can see. Next, additional organs of eye. Additional organs. Which additional organs do you know? Muscles. A lot of muscles. 4 muscles: musculus rectus, superior, inferior, lateral, middle, and 2 oblique muscles: musculus obliquus superior and musculus obliquus inferior. That is muscles of eye. You are right, additional organs. Between muscles, heat is behind of eye. You can see fat tissue. This fat has name corpus adiposum orbita. Corpus adiposum orbita, adipose body of the orbita. And this fat tissue separates from eyeball with the help of fascia. And name of this fascia, vagina bulbi, vagina of eyeball, vagina bulbi. Next, another additional organs. What is it?
It is a
Palpebra.
Eyelids, palpebra. You are right. Eyelids, superior and inferior eyelids, palpebra superior and palpebra inferior. What is it? Lacrimal gland, and all lacrimal apparate, not only lacrimal gland, but lacrimal apparate. It include lacrimal ducts, ductuli lacrimalis, lacrimal river and lacrimal lake. What is it? If we closed eyelids, between posterior surface of eyelids and eyeball heat is, we have thin space. And this space has name lacrimal lake, and tears pass through this lacrimal lake to middle angle of eyeball, heat is, and in this middle angle we have lacrimal lake, lacus lacrimalis, and from this lake tears go to canaliculi lacrimalis, superior and inferior, and go to lacrimal sac. And from lacrimal sac start nasolacrimal duct, ductus nasolacrimalis, which open into inferior nasal meatus. And all of these structures, lacrimal gland, lacrimal ducts, lacrimal river, lake, canals, and sac, together with duct, all of them has name lacrimal apparate. And all of these structures, the same additional or auxiliary organs of eye. Next, what else? Another auxiliary organs. Conjunctiva, very good. That is eyeball, it is superior eyelid, inferior eyelid, and it is conjunctiva, that is connective tissue. It's perform a lot of function. First of them, protection of eyeball, then nutrition of cornea. That is conjunctiva, and conjunctiva has two fornices, superior and inferior fornix, and a lot of vessels. If we have inflammation of conjunctiva, in this case, eyeball look that is red eye. Why? Because vessels in conjunctiva expand, dilate in time of inflammation, and we have red color of sclera. In normal, sclera is white, but in time of inflammation, it has red color because vessels in conjunctiva expand. Well, that is additional organs, muscles, lacrimal apparate, corpus adiposum, vagina, eyelids, conjunctiva, eyebrows, all of them additional organs of eye. And now we discuss last two moments, visual analyzer, and necessarily we will cut eyeball and try to see internal organs, internal structure of eye.